And welcome back to Disc Golf Video League. This is the Mid-America Open, AMS weekend, being played at Oakland Park in Columbia, Missouri. And a nice weekend for it. Well, at least the back half of it. I'm Paul Morrison alongside Adam Morrison, who is tournament director of this tournament.
Turned out to be a fun weekend. Very exciting.
Here's our lead card.
We have Buddy LaRue, Hugo Dwyer, Nick Weston, and Anthony Newberry teeing off here. Looks like hole one started with Hugo Dwyer there. Now we've got Buddy LaRue teeing off second. We were not short of wind this weekend. That's certainly true.
Yeah, conditions were a little gusty from time to time. Although I didn't see it affect the putting too much.
Anthony Newberry here with a wide swinging drive, getting it inside circle one there.
He'll have a nice little downhill putt from inside the circle. And here Nick Weston. Getting one out there, and he's going to be up higher on the hill.
Somewhere in the circle two range, looking down at it.
Buddy with the uphill, 30-footer.
Nothing left there for par. Nice throw.
And there's that wind coming into play a little bit. Got a little lift on that for Nick. Oh, just off the chains.
Looks like this was the only drive inside circle one. And he converts. A good birdie to start the round, putting Anthony Newberry at 2 under par now.
Oh, and the back chains hang on there for Nick. He'll take that for par.
And a good par save there for Hugo.
Hugo coming into this round, the leader. Started the round 3 under.
Yep, a 1-stroke lead over Buddy LaRue, and then a 2-stroke lead over a 3 or 4-way tie. It might have been 4 for third place there. So it was definitely a logjam here.
Number 2, interesting shot here. You can go way up high and do the big spike hyzer thing up over these trees, or try and cut it down through the gap, and that's what he's done there. Anthony with that flick down low. Now, here Hugo's going to go up top with that spike hyzer look. And if he can get it up over the trees, he did. And then bring it down. Ooh, that's the thing. You got to bring it down in time before it goes into the baseball field on the other side.
Yeah, that was a forgiving tree, keeping him in bounds there.
Buddy LaRue. Buddy's just going to crest those trees, see if he can keep it in the park.
Oh, that looks like it might have been in the baseball field there.
I think that went over. Here we go, Nick Weston. Got a strong forehand. Ooh, caught a root hard and just stuck. Yep, Hugo stayed in. He'll have that comebacker for par. And Nick went that low route through the gap. Face mask, that's a tough one. Yeah, buddy had to climb the fence.
That'll be a penalty stroke, but inside circle one for his par save attempt. Nope. No good. Little tree limb stopping him there.
There's a...
yeah, in for bogey there. Anthony suddenly taking a birdie and co-leader after 2 holes.
Back-to-back birdies to start this round. It's a good start for Anthony Newberry here at Oakland Park, which is, there's 18 on this side, and then there's another 18 holes at Oakland Park on the other side. So 36 holes in this park to play. Anthony Newberry back on the top of the pad. And number 3.
Quite a long drive. They say it's in the ballpark of 470 or so. I mean, yeah, it's 480 feet there. It's a long drive. I mean, it's everything anybody's got.
Interesting hole, because it is long, but it's wide open. And the only problem is long. So if you can go OB way right.
I can tell you from my hours with some of the people doing the maintenance that even long is better than going a little too short. I mean, you have plays through the trees up there, but I mean, you leave it too short out in this wind and trying to approach it. This is not an easy hole to approach, even from the wide open.
Yeah. It's a tough 3. It really is. Always is.
You want to cover as much ground as you possibly can off that first shot.
Now here you see these approach shots, and behind the basket is a tree line, and then it dips down below. But let's.
Yeah, immediately past the basket, a drop off that can have you go into 30, 40 feet pretty quickly.
Anthony come with his approach.
Some pretty skilled approaches there.
Yep.
Nice touch.
But those have both gone down the hill a little bit. He'll have uphill comebackers. It's a makeable putt if it doesn't go too far down there. But he's going to keep it up high. There we go. And Nick puts it right under. That's a great approach there, wrapping it around the tree. Oh, fine putt.
What a par save. And another great par save. Those are not.
Yeah, we said these are this is a tough 3. And Buddy's glad that he's up on that top shelf. Got a nice little straight putt.
Got it in there for par. Then Nick Weston will clean up his here, and we'll move along to the 4th. A similar hole in distance, but hole 4 seems to be one that demands a little bit more attack.
You can see there's a lot of pin placements here at Oakland Park for the varying holes. And this one is straight behind the big tree. Is that right? Or is there go? Yep.
With a Mando left of the light pole. You saw there to the left. You have to go to the right of that pole. Just 402 feet. This hole is definitely one that many in the field can reach and definitely take advantage of.
Co-leader Hugo Dwyer now, 3 under. And not a backhand in the group.
Nick Weston with that power sidearm. Definitely trying to get it there. Held up by the tree, though. That'll be short and probably just outside circle 1.
Some par putts that these are going to be tough. And Buddy LaRue going to try and get something down there closer. Here's a backhand. Get out of that. I've hit that tree before.
The first Guardian. And it just seems to be getting larger. Well, sailed that approach a little bit. He'll have a tester coming back there.
See one of the nice pavilions there, off to the right. Oakland Park has a number of those pavilions that you can use. A lot of parties there on weekends. And I know there was a birthday party on one of the pavilions right behind hole number 1.
Yeah, Parks and Rec rents them out to Newberry.
There's a nice putt.
What a birdie.
Nick Weston getting in the game.
Taking full advantage of that distance that he got up there to go ahead and cash the birdie putt.
And getting up close and personal with our cameraman, Gabriel Acero. Now Buddy LaRue trying to save his par. That's a good save.
Very clutch save there. Anthony in for his par, and Hugo will tap out here, and we'll move along to the 5th.
And we'll have a new man on the top of the pad as Nick Weston. Thanks to that nice birdie putt. We'll tee off first here on number 5. 335 feet, OB Street on the left.
Though it is quite a ways to the left, you have to let one go pretty errant to find the street on this pin placement.
Oh, I see. Yep, our placement's over on the right today. With all the right and left placements on this hole. This one's a little further away from the street, but you can see the wind gusting.
Yeah, with the wind, I mean, it's not to say that it's out of play.
That wind just knocked that drive down.
Looks like a pretty vicious right to left here. It's going to beat this sidearm down pretty hard. Does a great job of keeping it flat, though. Just bites off.
Yeah, that's a chance there. That one just did not get up.
What was that?
He worked on that scramble game. Well done.
Very nice approach. Tickling the branches there. Anthony with a similar approach there. They're both in there pretty close. See if Hugo can convert on this one.
Ooh, off the rim.
What a run.
That one for the lead. Yep, Nick leaves it left.
Make sure to follow us along on Instagram and YouTube, Facebook, all at Disc Golf Video League. Cape Lucero does a great job with the Video League here, and we would appreciate any followers we can get.
And more information at discgolfvideoleague.com. All right, here we are at number 6. Explain this hole a little bit because it's a little deceptive. It kind of goes flat and then it drops down.
Yeah, we play through an open field, and then it has a little bit of a dip. Not in a creek, but more of just a small ravine-type spot, and then into the tree line. And there sits the basket.
Wow. So Nick goes up top.
Hard to tell where he got there.
I think that's inside the circle. Looked like it did. You know, Anthony's going to go with the backhand right at it.
This looks pretty close. Very nice shot
That's
there.
going to be a very nice shot, yep. Birdieable from there.
Good looking drive from Hugo there. Getting that inside circle 1. Looks like a left to right wind here favoring the sidearm.
But he keeps it out of the branches there. And yeah, brings it in nice. He'll be putting from inside the creek there.
Oh yeah, Nick had a great drive there. And converts for the birdie.
Great putt.
Well done.
Hugo with the birdie.
Oh, Anthony couldn't quite make the putt there.
And Buddy adding a negative number there. So, Hugo Dwyer again, our sole leader at 4 under, but
Hot on his heels.
yeah, I've got Nick Weston and Anthony just a stroke back and Buddy 2 behind. So we head to hole number 7 on Oakland Park's back course. A lot of people call this a signature hole for this course. Beautiful.
Iconic.
Picturesque for sure. There's a creek that rolls all the way down the right side and then separates the fairway right. You can see They're going to try and cross it here and not making it.
That's going to come up short, but be safe. The whole right side, if you go into the creek or across, there is an OB line, and that is out of bounds. You either have to come up short of the creek or cross it, and crossing it is no easy feat.
Oh, Nick may have found the water.
Oh,
there.
that was Hugo.
Oh, Hugo was that? Oh, it was Hugo. Yes. Maybe in the creek with that, but he's gonna try and pump one across.
Yeah, 385 through the tunnel. That's a difficult shot, and it looks like he pured it.
Well done. That's a great drive across the creek. Threads between the trees. Nice little 10-footer for the birdie. And here, Anthony. Try and do that too. But
That's squeaking into the line. That's going to be OB right.
yep, so now they're marking it. I'm trying to figure out where to set him up. So now, with the penalty, Anthony throwing his third shot.
Not a simple approach. Still a lot to handle here. Throwing a nice and stable putter there. Very
Sends it
nicely
in.
done. Yep, Nick was just short, so he'll still have a putt for birdie here, but from long distance. Good run and an easy par.
Let's see if Hugo can get up a little closer. Oh, he's going to be up there. Oh, and a
Bounce
tough
off the
bounce
tree.
off the tree.
Have to make that for bogey after being left in the creek OB. Now Anthony here,
That's for bogey.
saving his bogey. Things are starting to get interesting at the top here. Lots of score changes. Hugo taking a bogey.
7 could be a
Anthony-
separator. This really can be a hole where it begs you to do big things, but really you can play it safe and get your 3.
Yeah, a 3 doesn't do bad things to you.
No.
There could be a lot worse.
Nice birdie.
And suddenly, Buddy LaRue finds himself in a 3-way tie for first. And in sole possession of the pad.
Here we are, number 8. A short little shot uphill.
212 feet, but I wouldn't call it short.
The basket's just off to the right. It's a very technical shot here. And there it is.
Some of you might recognize this hole from the MAO Pro weekend when the Disc Golf Pro Tour rolled through. This was the same pin placement the pros were throwing at. And that weekend, it played as the hardest hole on the course to par.
That's really surprising to
Yeah.
locals, I think.
It is.
It's a tough hole, but
Tough
it's
hole.
yeah. There's not a lot of birdies.
Here you can see why with where the drives are landing up, and you don't want to go long. There's a barbed wire fence and those orange flags that mark the property line.
That's a nice shot from Buddy. Really threads around the trees. And it's a little bit of a ticklish putting area there. If you get long, you can get behind that tree, back into the sticks a little bit.
Yeah, and that property line, like I said, it is not far from where the basket is there. Definitely inside circle 1.
And here, Nick and Hugo clean up their putts.
Nick with the birdie to take sole possession of the lead. Another shift in our leaderboard.
And here we have Nick Weston at 4 under on hole number 9. And this is a hole that a lot of people love, hate. I think this is the most difficult hole on the back course, honestly.
Well, it is the only hole on the course that is a par 4, playing as a par 4 this weekend. So
434 feet. You know, First order of business is to split those two trees, which are maybe 75 feet in front of you. You've got to get it through there, and then you want it immediately to start leaking a little bit over to the right so you can get into some open field area, because straight and to the left leaves you with a tough angle. Oh, look at this. Anthony with the roller.
Terrible release off the ground there. Cut him far left. That's going to be a tough spot.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be over there.
Yeah, this hole is one that you don't need to cover much more than half the distance to be able to attack for a birdie, but if you don't cover half, it's going to be a difficult save for par.
As you can see there, that's what Hugo's going to have left for his par. And Anthony, I think, does the smart thing in laying out there, getting himself a little bit better angle at that basket and try and fire it up there. You've got to cross the creek and then go up the hillside, and oh, it caught a tree just before the creek.
And there's that property line with the barbed wire fence along the left side where Buddy is there. You throw deep off the tee, you're in trouble. Anything leaks left here, it's a touchy shot, touchy series of shots.
And Nick now up there with his second shot, so is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. It was a great
par, I believe.
Mine. Hugo hitting one there, leaving him a tough putt.
This is for Buddy's par.
Oh, giving it a good scare, but not too far of a run. That's Anthony's fourth shot. That should be an easy 5. Also Hugo's fourth
This
shot.
is a tough hole. I tell you, this will ruin a scorecard sometimes.
But a good comebacker there for 5, I believe.
I believe this is Nick trying to save his par. No, that's birdie. That's a 3. So that is a birdie on this hole, yeah. So third shot, well done. Yeah, but Anthony is going to add to his score a little bit there.
That concludes our front 9 of the second and final round of the 37th annual Mid-America Open.
Tune in for more Disc Golf Video League.